Hello and welcome to Mock Productions. You are here with me, Matthew, and we are back here with our... Well, we're still here at Firestorm Games. We've done our decks now, and it's me versus Steve. Steve has got his Lunala deck. He's pointing to the Lunala coin. I have got my Decidueye deck with my Decidueye mat and Rowlet coin. Of course, if you haven't already seen our pulls from all of our boxes and packs, you'll know that I was the only one to pull a GX. I won't spoil as to which one it is, but the energy that you're seeing there is giving you a hint. So as we're getting set up here, Steve with his Tapu Koko sleeves and me with my obvious green sleeves, we're both getting ready and started. Steve has shuffled my hand. He's given me his deck to shuffle. It's a 60 card deck. Same rules apply as any normal thing. It's not pre-release rules. The only thing that was pre-release related is that you get a deck, you also get the 4 packs, and you just hope for the best in what you can pull. So Steve, here we go. Now, watch this now, watch. Steve places down his prize cards first. Again, nice one, Steve. Nice one, breaking the rules again, I think. Let me know, though, in the comments below. Look at my hand now. Watch this hand on the right. Watch the hand on the right. Watch them all. Look at all of them energies. No Pokemon. 6 out of the 7 cards were green leaf energies. Bearing in mind, I hadn't really shuffled that deck properly. I like to just continually do that shuffle there, where you sort of take half, spread it into the other. Take half, spread it into the other. Whereas Steve does his normal throwing thing, where he sort of like puts them all in piles of like Pokemon trainers and energy and throws them all down on each other. Steve is ready to go. He's expressing that he's got a very good hand to start with. We'll have to see exactly what he's got in terms of a good hand here. So what I'll do right now is I will hopefully on the screen now show exactly what these decks are sort of around. Probably Steve's is going to be a focus on Lunala. That's it. Me being, I don't know, a possible, let's say Decidueye and Espeon, I'm guessing that's probably the best thing to say. Yeah. With me and my mulligan, he can decide whether he wants to pick up a... he's flipping to start. And there it is. It's a heads. I don't know who called heads. But I'm ready. I got 2 on my bench. He's got 2 on his bench. 6 prize cards down. We're ready to go. He's taking his... Okay, so he's taking 2. Why is he taking 2? I'll tell you why. Because he's got 1 for his mulligan and he's evidently going first. I've got Fomantis and Morlul on my bench, whilst he has got Salazzle and a Cosmog. So bearing in mind he's got a Lunala deck. So if he's got... And I don't think he had a rare candy. So even if he's got Lunala in his hand, he can't do anything. He can't attack me first turn, which then allows probably... Oh, he's doing a How for 3 cards. Okay, fair enough. We can't see what he's actually pulling because he's slightly off the camera. But his How is in his discard pile now. He's switching over to me now. Oh no, he's nest balling for a Pokemon, of course. Throwing out as many trainers as possible. Only 1 of the supporter trainers can be done. Items, you can go for it. You can absolutely go bum 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 bum. As long as you've got them in your hand, of course. And he might have just got that Gothita down, maybe. And there's a Stuffle going down. Hopefully he's got a Beware, otherwise that's pretty pointless. Although I think Stuffle and Beware are in that Lunala deck anyway, so I mean that's going to be pretty ideal. Is it my turn? He's had a pretty good opening turn, to be honest. You know, he's got a nice amount of trainers, a good sorted out bench. So it looks as if I had quite a lot of energies there. And that one move in particular will allow me to search through my deck to find a energy which I can attach to a bench Pokemon, which obviously is going on Morlul. So you're probably guessing maybe Fomantis, but I don't think I had any Fomantises. No, that's a Fomantis up to a Lurantis, wasn't it? Yeah. I don't think there's a Lurantis Hollow. So why I kept Fomantis in there, I'm not too sure. The Morlul you can obviously get to Shiinotic. So he's got a Salandit and a Cosmoem and a Beware. Very good move there. 3 evolutions in 1 turn. Steve is looking very strong. There's another fire energy on his Salandit. What can he do? He's just having a little look now. What's he going to do? So, yes, of course, you can poison and burn the person, which is annoying because I think that's 30 every turn until, I think you're not burned if you retreat, but you're still poisoned. I think that's how it works. So I basically need a care package, otherwise that care package. Some sort of health that takes away special conditions, otherwise that's it. And I'm not too sure how much damage I put on there. I believe I put 20 and I should have put 30. So that's an error on my part. Only because I thought that burn was the same as poison, but burn gives you 2, whereas I'm adding an energy here, probably going to go for a little bit of an attack. Possibly should have added that to, as a Kukui for 20 extra and 2 more cards. It's a shocking hand, it really is. Seriously, seriously shocking. Kukui almost going back into the hand there. So it was 20 on top of a possible, I think, another 20. So that's 40 overall onto his Salandit. So it's on to his turn. Is he going to evolve? He's going to put down a Altar of the Moon? Yeah. What can he do now? What can you do now, Steve? What can you do now? Actually, I might have to hand the Lunala Deck. That's the Solgaleo. So he's done another Kukui. This is and a Mimikyu going down. So his bench is looking pretty sorted, really. Pretty sorted indeed. Honestly, I was kind of hoping for a little bit of better luck, you know, seeing as I was the one to pull a GX, I was the one to insert it in there, but he still takes down my Fomantis. Let's have a little look what's in here. Altar of the Sun, where are you? How Orikari of Stuffle's in here. Timer Ball, Energy Retrieval, Nest Balls, Beware, Gothrita Kukui, Potion Switch. There it is. Altar of the Moon he might have played. Yeah, it looks like it. So the retreat cost of each Pokemon that has a Psychic or Dark Energy attached has 2 less, 2 colourless less on their retreat cost. Mimikyu, non-holo version. There's the Salandit. Obviously you get a Lunala. You get 2 because obviously of the promo version of it, which should be in there somewhere, but it's not. So he's been confused, it looks like, possibly by the Morlul, and he's flipped to try and stop the confusion. Every single part of the turn, so the beginning and the end, he can flip to try and get out of the confusion. Or is that paralysed? No, because if he was confused, he'd be backwards. So that might be a bit of paralysation there, which is not bad for Morlul. Good thing I got the deck boxes to hand, because I've got Alan coming up with Steve, I think, next. Possibly could be me. But let's have a little look. What's that? Switch? He's switching out, so when he does that, it should go back to normal. Yep. Trying to roll his dice off. Put that 4 back on there, Steve. Good man. Mimikyu coming up there, so whatever attacks I do, I think it can mimic it. Or is it Copycat, I think it's got? There's a Timer Ball there. Absolutely nothing going on. Timer Ball, hoping to get something. Obviously it's only evolution items, but Shiinotic might be nice. Really giving these dice a shake, hoping to at least get 1. Did I get any? It looks as if I did, yes. So ideally I think I should be looking for a Shiinotic. It's only evolution items from Timer Ball though, so Shiinotic is definitely the one to be looking for. Hopefully it's not prized. I think I can see it there. Yeah, there you go. It's evolved. Evidently only got 1. Shuffling the deck as well, because why not? There you go, Steve. Move that switch away. And I got to move that Timer Ball away. Will I do it? Or will I be penalised for 50 points? Oh, he's only gone and done it. Okay, so we got the Shiinotic. What can the Shiinotic do? Let's have a little look. I'm having a little look there. Oh, I'm screaming. I'm doing something. What's going on? Oh, I think... Can I search for something? I don't know. I don't know. Hold on, I've got the deck that I actually had that day right here. So let's have a little look at what Shiinotic does. Just so we're all on the same page. And there's the Morlul, Rowlet, Fomantis. Where are you, Shiinotic? Morlul, Decidueye. Shiinotic, there we go. So once during your turn, you may search your deck for a leaf Pokemon, reveal it and put it into your hand and shuffle your deck. And its other move is 30 damage and the active Pokemon is now asleep, or the opponent, sorry. So I got a Rowlet out and I've attached an energy there. So at least I've got something on my bench there. He's bringing out a Salandit now again, bringing it back. Seeing as I can only do 30, unless I can get a Kukui, then that's 50. He's definitely adding a lot of energy to that Salandit. Oh, yes, of course. Leaf is, oh, I didn't think about that. Leaf is, weak to fire. So Steve getting an advantage there with a Salandit. And that's a How for 3, looking for, no. Basically, I'm looking for an Eevee. And I'm also looking for, there's another Time Ball for an evolution. Oh, I have, good job. Good job there. Got to roll. Did I get anything? Yes, I did. Got the evolution though. Is the evolution there? Whichever evolution I'm looking for. I think I might be looking for Decidueye evolutions. Because I don't think there's two Shiinotics. Am I passing? What's gonna happen? Get out the Dartrix. There it is, Dartrix. He's out. And there's the card I want to pull out. Oh, I did. I got two. So I'm pulling out the Espeon Full Art there. Ooh. Still need the Eevee though to play that. That's the only thing. That's the thing I like about GX is they're not like EXs where you can just bung them out. You have to evolve them properly, which is pretty cool. Because you've got to really try and play to get that card out, but I can't play it yet. Dartrix obviously evolved from a Rowlet there, but I've got that Full Art Espeon, which is a pretty good card to have. If we can get it out, we need the Eevee though, and unfortunately I only pulled one Eevee, but that's all you need. Morlul getting an edgy there. Dartrix maybe should have had it, but then again, if you think about it, that Salandit might just one hit that because of the fire damage to it. There's a How for 3 cards. That's the third one. Is Steve going to evolve to a Lunala? No, he's going to a Gothita. A Gothorita, sorry. He's got his Mimikyu there with a little bit of damage. The Salandit, a little bit of damage. Still no Lunala yet. There's another Psychic Energy. Now, because he's got that, that gives him free retreat. I think. Oh no, okay, I see. So he's taken out Rowlet and he's removed that energy, which leaves just Morlul. Is that a Kangaskhan? It is a Kangaskhan, I think. Yes. So I now need to get 4 energies on that thing to get it going. Can we do anything? Steve has definitely got the upper hand, right? Right now, he's got 3 of his prize cards taken. I've got none. My bench is looking really weak. His is looking rather strong. He's being able to put energies on his backlot, so if Salandit did go down, he's got his backups ready. He's got his Altar of the Sun in place, so he's really, really doing pretty well with what he's doing here. He's flipping to do something there. That's a heads, so... Okay, so he's got... Paralyzed, I think? So he's got paralyzed. What can he do now? Don't think he can do anything. That might have just been his attack there. There's another energy going on to Cosmoem. I'm worried about the Cosmoem getting a lot of energy because if he gets the Lunala, Lunala has a Shatter Shot, which does, I think it's 40 for every energy it has on it, which is devastatingly powerful. there is a Fomantis going down, another Kangaskhan going there. So if Morlul does go down, I've got Fomantis to keep me going a little bit. Steve draws another card. He's going to flip a coin to see if he can get out of his paralysation, which he can, yes. So he could be attacking me right now. Another energy being attached. This is probably going to be a hit right here. Or has he got other cards to play? He doesn't need to play Kukui or anything because he's making up that real good damage. Okay, so Kangaskhan is there. Be lovely if I could get a double colourless, but unfortunately I don't have it. I'm looking to get that Espeon out. I really am desperate to try and get the Espeon out. And still I'm not getting an Eevee at all. There's one in the deck. That is the only bad thing. One in the deck is going to do nothing. 3 going on there. I'm studying that card to see what it can do. What can it do in particular? It can attack for 20, it looks like. Attack for 20 with 3. I think the fourth one is the better when it gets the 4 energies. Let's have a little look. There it is, Kangaskhan. So 1 energy gives you cross cut, which is 30 plus. If your opponent's active Pokemon is an evolution Pokemon, this attack is 30 more damage. I'm slamming my head down on the ground for some reason. He's got the Lunala and he's got a Gothitelle. Oh dear. Oh dear indeed. And if you get 4 energies on Kangaskhan, you can do 50 times the amount of heads you get from 4 flips of a coin or rolls of a dice. So Salandit there doing some proper good damage there, not knocking out Kangaskhan just yet. I'm praying for something. Big Malasada is not really going to save Kangaskhan. Steve's still got How in place. Steve, remove the How, quick. Steve, remove that How quickly. Okay, so there's the 4 energies attached there. Big Malasada to heal 20, and I think it helps with special conditions as well. I'm pretty sure it does. So I have 4 dice to roll here. I think I need 2 to knock out Salandit. So I could flip a coin, but rolling dice is perfectly fine. Did I get a knockout? I think I got a knockout. I did indeed get a knockout, finally. Lunala going up. Here we go. This is where stuff goes wrong. Because Steve has had all this time now to prepare that Lunala. He's shoving another energy. Look at all the energy. Look at all that energy attached to him. Or she. Okay, so I'm going to take a prize card. Was it Eevee? Or was Eevee in... Oh, I don't know. I can see a Beware, a Rescue Stretcher, and a few maybe Goth Eaters and Gother Eaters. He's going for the knockout on the Kangaskhan there with his Lunala. Steve has 1 prize card left. I have 1 more person. Now he's easily going to get me. Easily. It's another energy. Energy goes on there. I can search my deck for a energy. Now, I'm not too sure whether Fomantis allows it to go on itself or it has to be on the bench. So I'm not too sure on that. Let's have a little look at my little stack here. Fomantis. Search your deck and attach it to one of your Pokemon. It doesn't say benched, so that's fine. That's fine there. That's all good. So this is me now praying for Steve not to attack me. And this is where the game goes a little bit subsided, because I'm begging for probably about 30 seconds for my life to be spared and for him not to take me out. He knows he can win. I know he can win. But I'm only asking for maybe a move, 2 moves, 3 moves maybe to try and at least get the Espeon out. 3 moves. The The begging continues. I'm literally telling him that Lunala can kill anything. Even if Espeon was out, he keeps attaching energies to it. It's probably got about 5 on there, which is 200. If he gets a Kukui on top, boom, Espeon is down. I'm pretty sure Espeon is 210 in terms of health. I'm pretty sure on that. Where are you, Espeon? Espeon is 200, so it can take it out. Oh dear. Plus, I think it's weak to Psychic. And if it... Oh, he's withdrawn his Lunala. It's weak to Psychic as well. So he only has to do 100. And he can take it out. Did I get an Eevee? Or is that a Kukui? I think it's a Kukui. It's a Lily, actually. How many... Oh, hold on. Here we go. There's one. Was that an Eevee? There's the Eevee going down. So now we need an energy on top of it. We can't evolve it right now. The move on Eevee, I think once you attach the energy, you can then evolve into whichever one. Or I think you have to search your deck for it. So we can't even do that because it's not in our deck now. I've already taken it out. I'm attacking the Gothitelle there. 420 with Fomantis, not doing a lot. Another energy going on Lunala there. Steve finally retreating that how? It's only taken you about 50 years to do that. So, basically after the begging, Steve gave me 3 turns of grace. And this is where the game takes a really interesting turn. It's almost like a new game. Because I believe for each of the next videos, we all initiate the 3 turns of grace. Where you allow the other person who maybe not has a good bench and can't do much to try and get a good bench. And this is the first one. There is a Nest Ball, which we can look for any Pokemon we want. I've gone for Rowlet, and I could have gone for any Pokemon I wanted. Could have done with that Nest Ball a little bit earlier, because then I could have just got that Eevee out straight away. I'm attaching a Leaf Energy there. Now, say, for example, I had a Leafeon in the deck. Say they made a Leafeon GX, for example. I could then search for that using the ability from Eevee. So more damage being taken there. I haven't, at the moment, placed down... There's another Stuffle going down. I haven't placed the Espeon just yet. Now next turn allows me to get the Espeon to go. I still need a Psychic Energy though to attack. Another energy going on Lunala. He's ready to go with that Lunala. Turn 3 comes and he's going to destroy anything. He only needs to destroy one thing. Did we get a Psychic Energy? I think I can see a bit of purple there. I'm looking. I think I was reading it and thinking, oh, once I place it on there, I can just evolve it straight away. But it's when you search, you've got to search your deck. It's got to be in the deck. So there is the Psychic Energy being attached there. Which then means Espeon can come on. I finally have Espeon. But now I need to retreat the Fomantis, which is exactly what I'm doing, to bring on the Espeon. Bearing in mind, like I said, the Espeon is weak to Psychic. Everything on his bench, mostly, is Psychic. So I did a little bit of damage there, not enough, and it's been confused by Espeon. Now what he has to do is switch it round and boom, Espeon's gone. He's Kukuiing because he wants to rub in, drawing 2 cards here. Is he going to attach another energy? My guess is he probably will, just to make sure it's finished off. He's evolved to Beware, drawing another 2 cards, 3 cards actually, because of Beware's ability. I think it's called Rake It Up, and you can draw 3 cards, I think. I know what he's going to do. So he's going to retreat his confused Gothitelle to bring in his absolutely overpowered Lunala, and we're talking super overpowered, believe me. My 3 turns of grace are over. I've done what I wanted to do. I'm in no way prepared because I have totally miscalculated that Psychic is not nice to Psychic. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 energies times 40. Oh boy. 240 damage plus the Kukui. 260 times 2 is 520, I think. 520 damage. Complete and utterly knocked out there. Complete and utterly. I did what I wanted to do, which I'm happy with, and now he's showing his hand. Of course he would. A pretty stacked up hand, really. Very interesting indeed. But obviously Steve won that. Very, very good, Steve. You beat the GX. Not really much of a challenge, to be honest, but you definitely beat it, so well done there. But apart from that, guys, that is that for this one. I think it's Alan and Steve next time, so stay tuned for that one. Apart from that, I will leave it here, and I shall see you guys in the next video for another one of these. So, see you then.